Oh, this long green flag stretch continues at the All-American Speedway, and it's winding down now. 27 to go. This is like a little feature on a big night of racing at All-American.
And, you know, I mentioned earlier, Dave, that Michael Self doesn't want to see probably doesn't want to see these cautions, but actually right now, I'm thinking he may want to see a caution because he's in some heavy lap traffic, and trying to get up through this lap traffic is difficult.
Looking here at the teammates as we've seen them all night battling still for second. 99 Eggleston, 16 Gilliland. And we've seen them both have the advantage at different times. Sometimes, because of a little contact, they get close again.
You know, my point is that it is much more difficult, Dave, for the leader to get through lap traffic than it is for second and third, because when we saw it earlier, when Todd Souza and Hollis Thackeray spun out, they were trying to stay in the lead lap. They're going to fight everything they can tooth and nail to keep that leader behind him. Once the leader gets by, you relax a little bit, and you're like, okay, I lost my lap. You know, I'm not really going to hold second and third up. And all of a sudden, that two-second gap that Michael Self's got right now closes up quickly.
So with all the advantages that a leader has, that's one time they really are disadvantaged.
They are disadvantaged.
Yep. Down the backstretch one more time. Gilliland looking for a way through. Has had the 16 close to the 99 here in the waning laps. 20 to go now for leader Michael Self in this battle.
They've definitely decided to use just nothing but the upper groove in turns 1 and 2.
Down to the inside again. Gilliland looking. And Eggleston fighting back.
Yeah, Todd's trying to get by. He really wants this point right here. This would make him equal on points if he could finish in front of him tonight.
Oh, Chris is trying to hang on, but for the moment, look at those brake rotors glow. And now the crossover move for Eggleston.
And he's in there.
How far will he carry it? Lots of space between the two. Different lines taken. Now Gilliland's going to clear outright.
What a battle. Shame this isn't for the lead right here, but Michael Self, he's thrilled that it's not for the lead. He's out there set sail.
That's right, and that's not Self right in front of them. You can see that's the 6 of Julia Landauer, his teammate.
Yeah, she's actually got a fresh tire on there now, Dave. We didn't talk about it, but she's a few laps down because they had to come and change the tire.
That's right, had to leave the circuit. The pits are out back and came back down, and she is definitely laps down to this group here, trying to fight back.
Yeah, I wasn't sure exactly what she had for a problem until Heather came back and let us know what it was, but it was a tire that went down.
And now will he take him 3 wide off the corner? Not quite, but Eggleston looking for a way by. This is fantastic.
Look at the points right now. 11 back as they run, so that's exactly what the night started.
Nose to tail, second and third, first and second in the championship.
And they're losing ground right now to the leader. They're almost 3 seconds back from trying to get through this lap traffic. And really, not so much the lap traffic, battling themselves.
That's right.
They've now lost track of the leader.
Eggleston knows how important this is. He's got 2 races to get 11 points back. This one, and in a couple weeks at Kern County.
Yeah, he does not want to finish behind Todd Gilliland tonight, that's for sure.
Working to the inside of Hollis Thackeray there in the 86. Was that an adventurous night? Gets a little nudge from the 16 on the way by. And so low is the 99 of Eggleston. Remember, Chris is very, very good on these tight tracks. And he's had a lot of success.
And he's very good on the outside, too. Earlier in the night, he was able to do that. But tonight, seems like that second groove now has come in so well that he's not able to get on the outside of Todd Gilliland.
Now Gilliland looking to get away, and has lit a little bit of daylight now between himself and his teammate.
Biggest problem Chris Eggleston's got now is so much lap traffic. He's not able to get beside Todd Gilliland because Todd's going to have somebody beside him almost every lap here trying to get through traffic.
10 to go to decide second place here. 10 to go for Michael Self trying to win 2 in a row, Frank.
That'll be impressive for Bob Brancati Racing, for how the season started, for Michael Self to get in there. What an accomplishment to win 2 in a row. And we talked about it, really 2 in a row against these 2 young men, Todd Gilliland and Chris Eggleston, as strong as they've been all year long. Very impressive.
See, they're now getting by the 90 of Christiani. That car fading just a little bit in the later laps here at All-American Speedway. But Eggleston is not losing sight of his teammate. Trying to see if Todd will make a mistake or if he can just get a good run on him coming off one of these corners.
I just don't think he has enough grip in his rear tires now to be able to make a pass on the bottom. And if Todd continues to run the high line in 1 and 2 and doesn't let Chris go on the outside of him, I don't believe he'll be able to get by him, Dave.
Next time by for Michael Self, it'll be 5 to go. And working lap traffic again is the leader out ahead of this duo.
And he's got a big enough lead now that he can work through this traffic. All he's praying for right now is no cautions.
See Todd now working under the 36 of Jesse Iwuji. And Todd's got to pick his spots pretty well here, too, because Eggleston's right there.
Well, he's got to be smart about where he passes these drivers, because you're right. He doesn't want to do it in the middle of the corner. He needs to do it down the straightaway and try to get a car in between he and Chris Eggleston every time he makes a pass.
See the 27 there of Max Tolman with a good night. Haven't talked about him, but having a strong run for Jefferson Pitts Racing.
And there's our leader, set sail.
Yes, he does. 3 to go as he crosses the start-finish line this time. There you see.
And he's got, what, 5, 6 cars in between him and second place?
Nice little cushion there for the leader. Coming down. Oh, and now in heavy lap traffic, Eggleston still looks for a way by.
And they're 2 and 3 wide in front of him.
The teammates, Levine in the 10, Norman in the 40, and then Tolman in the 27. He gets a little bit of the chrome horn.
Almost disaster for Todd Gilliland right there.
Gilliland gathers it back up, and Eggleston's right there.
Wow. Wow, his teammate gave him a break right there. He could have gone around very easily into the infield.
Coming to the white flag for Michael Self. There it is. And he's got lap traffic in front of him.
And he needs to just be patient here. Don't try to go by Todd Souza and Blaine Perkins. Just ride around this final lap.
He will follow them across, but he will be the winner. Michael Self is going to win for the second race in a row in the K&N West Series. And to the line, Gilliland is going to hold off Eggleston. Wow.
Wow. Wow, that could have been big.
Oh, Eggleston, he just drives it right off the track. Oh, he can't be happy with what happened there. Did not gain on his teammate tonight, and it was an opportunity.
No, but he didn't lose. He didn't lose because he get that crucial point of leading a lap early. Well, what a drive for this young man right here.
It certainly is. And for Eggleston, I was thinking, Frank, you call that glass half full. For Michael Self, it's a full glass. He won tonight at All-American Speedway.
It's overflowing.